This is the eye test.
This is the eye test. Ring gang.
Radio. This is the eye test.
Yes.
All right, we're on.
Hey, yo, PJ.
What's good?
Oh, okay, there was a little delay. I was like, somebody grab you?
You could say that.
I'd be like, PJ, back in the day, you was like, I'm right here, man. That was like PJ, and it's like,
tick, tick,
one
tick,
Mississippi, tick, tick, tick. Yeah, I'm right here, bro. So I'm gonna start this. Yo, PJ, where you at, man?
I'm right here.
Oh, yeah, we leaving it. Yeah, eye test. We ain't have an episode in a good minute. But you know, it's an eye test special.
It is.
And you know, we got some more of the ring gang in here. We got half of the ring gang up in here. Shout outs to the other four that's not here with us right now. But you know, shout outs to the crew. We got my man Pat Scorpio over here, and we got my man King P. Eye test in here.
Hey, what's cracking?
So we just gonna do it like this. I say it's a special edition because we normally don't be on no UFC shit, although we do fuck with it because we some combat enthusiasts.
Yes, sir.
But I would like to speak on the UFC today a little bit. First up, we gonna get into that damn pay-per-view fight that was on last night. But before that, there's something that kept popping up on the commercials. And it was getting real fucking annoying. So we want to speak on that. And if you would do it like us, and you a boxing fan first, or you an equal fan of UFC and boxing, you gonna know that there was a commercial last night. It kept beating me in the fucking head with fucking new UFC game.
Exactly. You gotta be ready for this. You might actually get a commercial from them right now in a couple seconds on our show.
Now, normally, I don't give a fuck about no commercials, man. That's the time when you drinking and you doing some other shit. You walk into the other room, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what made the commercials interesting and then ultimately annoying was it kept advertising the UFC game. Now, this ain't no regular UFC game. The reason why, because y'all was on some fucking let me snatch up y'all fighters type shit. And if anybody who ever been in a damn gym setting, y'all know about coaches stealing fighters. Yeah, y'all know, y'all see this shit. But
Yep.
the thing is, with this time, it's a fucking organization stole fighters. They stole Tony Fury. I mean,
Tony Fury.
Tyson Fury. They stole Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Two of the biggest names in the heavyweight division, two of the biggest names in boxing right now, especially Anthony Joshua, and you know, Fury's up there right now as well. So they got them as like some, I guess, bonus characters for the UFC game. Now, they done this bullshit before with Bruce Lee, you know, respect the legend. Tyson, okay, we get it. Bruce Lee and Mike Tyson are like larger than life. So I get that. I get y'all saying, okay, you know, let's get Bruce Lee, let's get Tyson, you know, get this, you know what I mean? But y'all motherfuckers are stealing like our champions. Like why can't y'all just make a new Fight Night game?
Word.
Like in the pictures and the screenshots y'all showed, these motherfuckers had boxing gloves on.
Yes.
So what is the point? Were y'all like halfway through a Fight Night game and then y'all say, you know what, fuck it, man, that UFC game is popping. You're like, well, you know what, don't just throw away the whole Fight Night. And bring some boxers over. Like what kind of shit is that?
I mean, what the shit what the fuck am I gonna do with those two in the UFC game? Put them in, make them do Peruvian neckties or some shit, nigga? Fuck.
I mean, if that's the case, like, let's just start getting anybody. Like, yo, I want a UFC game with Jet Li, Michael Jai White,
Jackie Chan,
yeah,
Young Jackie
Tony
Chan
Jai.
and old Jackie Chan.
Yeah, I need Police Story Jackie Chan and I need Rumble in the Bronx Jackie Chan.
Get Chuck Norris in there.
Yeah, I need
Maybe
Walker
the
Texas Ranger Chuck Norris, and then I need the Octagon Chuck Norris.
that I need missing in Vietnam, Chuck Norris.
Yes. Like, I mean, if we gonna go all out and we gonna just start pillaging other fucking sports games, like, and honestly, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, man, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves, cause y'all hold yourselves out for a whole nother sport, knowing damn well motherfucking boxing fans want a damn game.
Yeah.
You know, and honestly, in some ways, I can see why Floyd is so hesitant to put his image out there for these video games, because he hasn't been in the boxing video game in almost 20 years, give or take. You know, and I can see, in a way, I can see now, like in terms of the intent of
stupid shit that's going on. I don't know. But he should have been in the last 2 fight nights. Fuck that. Nigga, you ain't better than no fucking Mike Tyson. Get in the damn game.
That's another argument.
No, I'm just saying, like, come on, like, once Mike Tyson got in the game, I felt like every boxer should have been like, alright, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, even then, I wasn't really a fan of Mike Tyson actually being in the game anyway. But Mike Tyson is like a big fan of UFC. Like, I mean, he's tight with Dana White. He's tight with a lot of these, because like we talked about this before, like being one of our old, like, you know, like UFC, the MMA fighters show Mike Tyson more respect than most boxers do. You know, yeah. So and so I can see how, but you know, that's the thing. I can see how Tyson ended up in the game as it is, because UFC fucks with him so much, and the fighters fuck with him so much.
Yeah.
But I don't see where Tyson or Anthony Joshua relationship in MMA got to the point where both of them are in the game. I mean, Tyson. I mean, I can see Tyson being in a WWE game because he actually wrestled a fucking match or two with them. You know, but you know, come on, like he hasn't done.
I can even see Tyson Fury in a WWE game, but
yes,
UFC. I can see Clarissa Shields in the damn UFC game before these two dudes.
Right?
That's the route they should have went, to be honest.
The funny thing too is like they've had fighters. I mean, James Toney has actually fought in the UFC before. He's not in no fucking UFC video game. You know, there are former fighters in there. They're not in those games, but you know, you're pillaging 2 fighters. Like seriously, like I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Like I mean. You know, they have gloves on, you know, so they're just gonna punch. Like, I mean, it's just dumb and unnecessary, especially when fans. I'm pretty sure EA Sports, like you know, social media or whatever, they must get messages every day, you know, about making a new boxing game. And the whole bullshit about why there's not been another fight night.
There's not another fight night because they don't want to pay all those boxers the licensing fees and shit. They don't want to spend the money. They don't want to splurge.
Even though they'll make that money back. Stupid. Like all those fight nights sold extremely well, so I'm not sure why they're being just stupid about it. I mean, clearly there are some boxers who are willing to sign if they got Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And every time you ask, they're like, "Well, we got to they acting like you know fight nights on a rotation. Okay, we got to make these games first, and then these games first, and then we'll think about fight night." Nigga, you said that like 4 years ago. How many runs of UFC games can you make before we think about another fight night? God damn.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, and also in this case, that the UFC is a little bit more insular, so they can actually, you know, Dana can actually make them decisions for them in a way, which is kind of a messed up.
Like he their dad or some shit. Yeah, I want all my kids in the game.
Yeah, and then that saves the money. So that's why if Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, who are both like names, they're both trending right now in boxing and they're crossing over, then you know they can spend that money for them.
But see, fight night fucking up because if it's all the boxers are holding it up with wanting exorbitant amounts of money, then they need to put that out there and say, look, we want to get this dude in the game, but he wants to sell his license for $500,000. But he hasn't made a boxing fight where he was paid that much yet. I would just say, fuck it, like, and put it on the fans to be on that. Man, damn, like we sitting here begging for a game, and you motherfuckers think you need to be getting paid more than what y'all making for your real fights. like how much? Like what? We don't even know the amount that people are saying that they don't want to do it.
Right, yeah, that's it.
Well, what if somebody? What if was keeping Adrian Broner from being in a fight night game was fucking $75,000?
Yeah, that'll be some cheap and stupid tickets. EA Sports is not hurting for money. Not
Exactly. So put the real amounts out there because who knows, y'all? Is Glenn Johnson stopping y'all from putting him in the game over $20,000? Like what stop? Like I need to hear some fucking price range. I could be like, okay, yeah, I can understand that.
Bringing it priced out.
Yeah, like what Tevin Farmer need $100,000? Like what is it? What Burchell need 250,000? To play the little senior mode? Like what Canelo need his own fucking edition of the game? Like what is it?
Yeah,
The Chavez Jr. DLC still failing.
You know what I'm saying? Like how much did he want? Well, y'all gonna break the bank on his ass?
Yeah, it's just so fucking weird that they just, that they're just doing what they're doing right now. Because it's just like, sooner or later, you're going to have all these boxes in these UFC games. Like, and...
That's going to be the new fucking fight night. And the thing is, it's a stupid approach because UFC fans play fight night too. Play fight night as well.
They do.
And they might, and they also buy it as well. The thing is, boxing fight night fans don't buy UFC games.
Yeah.
There's the major difference. UFC fans will buy fight night and they'll buy UFC and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Fight night fans only gonna buy fight night.
Yep, that's a fact.
And we not gonna fucking compromise and be like, well, y'all let Trinidad, Tyson Fury, Larry Holmes, and Mike Tyson in this game, so I'll buy it. No, we're not doing that.
No.
They'll put it's like they're approaching the status where they'll put fucking Floyd in a UFC game before they'll make a fight night.
Floyd, yeah.
I would not be surprised.
The day that happens, it's a wrap.
Of course. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened next year. Even look, they might even put Pacquiao in that bitch. And that's just as bad.
Yeah, they'd probably be the next pair of like pre-order DLC.
Yeah, they'll put Floyd and Pacquiao as a package. These motherfuckers might put Canelo as a package. Like, who knows? Like, I'm just saying, I don't fuck with it. I don't like it. It's whack. And it's some hoe shit.
Yeah, it is.
You don't swipe people from other sports like that, especially when they're active.
Yeah. You know what I need? I need to see Bo Jackson in the new NHL 2020.
I was thinking something similar. I was just like, put Bo anywhere. Bo knows.
Yeah, Bo knows bad. I know.
I mean, the last time I liked a crossover game like that was when I was playing NBA fucking Jam and I had passwords. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's NBA fucking Jam. The only crossover game I respect is also Marvel Capcom. Y'all crossing over companies.
Yeah.
but y'all not seeing Street Fighter vs Tekken, but then only had one Tekken fighter. Y'all would say UFC versus Fight Night. You just take 3 Fight Night boxers and have a whole roster of UFC niggas. Lazy motherfuckers.
It's dumb. It's dumb and it really needs to change. Like, I mean, I say more pressure needs to be put on EA Sports for all this whole shit. And it's like, develop a fucking game. Like, shell out the money to get some characters. We have more than enough between PPC and Top Rank and Golden Boy and Matchroom that you can make some interesting shit.
Exactly, but then maybe we asking for too much. I mean, you can't get all these motherfuckers to make actual boxing matches, so I mean, it's kind of hard to make them do imaginary matches in the video game. I mean, maybe that's our fault. Maybe you go through life expecting too much from people.
I mean, but I think it'll probably really it'll hit the fan really if they just show Tyson Fury that's the no price, but it'll take probably a heavy hitter being a real heavy hitter to be put into these games for people to like into some bullshit. Maybe a Canelo, maybe a Floyd, someone like
It's
that.
either got to be Canelo, Floyd, and Pacquiao. Those are the next three names that if you put one in, and I think Floyd would be the worst one with Pacquiao being second. I don't think people gonna care about Canelo like that. He don't speak English, or he doesn't choose to speak English, or whatever. He doesn't resonate with the fans like that. Like Canelo really don't have no fans unless they on the internet. I've never met a real Canelo fan in real life.
Wow,
And I'm in South Florida where I talk to Puerto Ricans, Mexican, every type of Spanish person. You mention Canelo to a Mexican, it's like Canelo. Triple G beats him.
Which is funny because when I went to Mexico, even the Mexicans don't fuck with Canelo like that in Mexico.
Like, bruh, like I've had people at the damn Winn-Dixie register, cashier, boxing. Oh, you saw Canelo Golovkin? Oh, Canelo lost, man. He ran too much. I'm like, tell these motherfuckers on the internet that shit, man. Shit. No, it's like no one fuck with, so I don't think no one's gonna be like, oh, Canelo's in the UFC game. Wow, hold on, he doesn't have footwork in boxing, so I mean, we expecting him to footwork in a damn game where footwork is more detrimental.
But I was gonna say, like, Floyd would be the biggest like get because Floyd hasn't been in any fucking fighting game in so long. Like, imagine if he was in a UFC game, it'd be the biggest slap in the face because he hasn't even been in fight night games.
Yeah.
Well, since round 2.
Yeah,
that might be
it's been that
memory
long.
Like, damn, I want to see Trinidad and Floyd go at it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, but that's a foul. I mean, you know, that was the matchup I used to play in that fight night round 2, man.
Exactly.
That and Chris Bird versus Holyfield, shit.
Yeah. And now look where we've come to. An episode which has been sponsored by UFC 4. Get your pre-order today so you can get those 2 out of nowhere heavyweights for free.
Yeah. And if you order now, so if you put in if you pre-register for the next UFC, you might get 10% discount on George Foreman and Canelo being the next one.
Hell, they'll even send you the grill.
Niggas gonna be lined up at GameStop like, yo, I'm waiting for my Foreman grill with my DLC. Y'all niggas never sent it.
It's like, sir, it was a digital grill.
Yeah, niggas be treating boxing like shit. Boxing is like the middle child. No one gives a fuck about the damn middle child. The oldest one get all the attention because he first, and the youngest one get baby because they last. The middle child is like, well, do something.
Boxing is basically on its own. Like, something, even though boxing does self-sustain pretty well for the most part, but it's just like it just doesn't get the respect it should get.
Even though it's way more popular now than it was the last 5-6 years.
Yeah, that could be argued.
But that's the thing. We've already had the high peaks in boxing and nothing happened. So I think boxing's more popular from 2015 to 2020 than it was in damn 2010 to 2015.
Well, what, the last Fight Night game came out in 2011-ish?
Yeah, boxing's gotten bigger since then.
Yeah.
So I mean, come on. I'm not gonna say boxing hasn't got bigger. Boxing definitely got bigger. Like, look how many stars we've had emerge since then. I mean, we not even capitalizing on the Canelo, the Joshua's, the Fury, the Wilder, the Golovkins, the fucking Broner, like, bruh, like. And these are all names that I've heard casual speak in real life.
And it's still not enough to warrant a fight night game.
Allegedly.
I would love to just actually have people grill them when they actually show up and be like, all right, we're EA, we're here to talk about it. Somebody just starts up, where's fight night?
Yeah. I mean, I know like Eddie Hearn been trying to restore the feeling. He mentioned it earlier this year. Shout out to Break Media because they was in on that shit too. They was trying to get it done and get that conversation. Shout out SubreakMedia.com. Y'all check them out. But apparently it's just not enough, man.
Apparently they want to do like something at Marvel vs. Capcom level or Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Just get every boxer in existence until we get every single one. Gotta catch them all.
And it's like, bruh, and it's like nobody else is coming up and trying to make games. Like right now, I take a fucking new game and you could just have all the old boxers up to damn 19, up to 2000.
Yeah,
that'd be the cutoff. I'm like, fuck it, I'll use Ike Corte and damn Vince Phillips. Like, gee, man, like, UFC is like we dangling damn fighters in front of UFC. Like, I got these boxes, man.
I know. Out of the weirdest things to negotiate, like MMA fans to buy a game for, we have boxers.
And y'all sit on boxing all this time. Yeah, so many motherfuckers. You know, UFC is better than boxing. It's, you know, it's this, that. You know, UFC. You know, you watch UFC and you know, turn off the lights 3 times, and you know, the game comes out in front of you type shit. Like motherfuckers. So it's like, now hold on, why y'all need boxing boosting? Y'all already took Tyson. Y'all already took Mike Tyson. Okay, cool. Like I said earlier, Mike Tyson's larger than life. Exactly. But Tyson Fury, like, hold on, wait. UFC done got 2 motherfucking Tysons in the game already, and we only just got 1 in the last 10 years. Awful.
Just wait, the next DLC character will be Isaac Frost from Fight Night Champion.
We just want to start taking jobbers from Fight Night.
Andre Bishop, the main character.
They had that one dude that always try to throw the left hooks, the fake ass Jeff Lacey.
I remember that one.
So I was like, they had the damn Burger King mascot.
Yeah.
Like, all I want to know is like, where does this start?
I have no clue. Something has to be going on either with EA or something with like how the UFC has a deal with them. For them to just keep pumping out a UFC game one after another.
Right.
Yeah, it's like this is the new Madden and combat sports. That's what they're trying to do, but they're not understanding that people fucking fuck with Fight Night more than UFC, man.
And the curse still applies. The curse still applies. If you're on the cover, you're gonna get fucked up and played on in life.
Yeah, because everybody done caught L's on that damn Fight Night.
Just like the Madden curse. Every EA sports game, you're on the cover, something bad gonna happen to you.
Yeah, so if somebody offered me to be in the cover of an EA game, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Pass.
Like, don't even show my gloves.
Maybe if they put Joshua and Tyson Fury on the damn cover, you know.
Right.
Maybe something happened when they lose and everybody's just like, see, y'all should have stuck with boxing.
Well, Masvidal is on the cover of the new one, so
yeah, we seen what happened there.